Guys, I'm just getting crazy. I came home, I was sitting and sorry, and Hugh Knight called me and he was like, can you meet me? I am in the courthouse. Fuck, I just came from the courthouse. And were you during the verdict? So he's like that I heard about the verdict. I want to quickly talk with you here for 20 minutes. Come. I'm like, okay, coming. Coming us up. At least nice that I did not give Chief Justice Heba the food because I kind of need the food myself. I will have to again run to the courthouse. I had things to talk to him as well. Oh, and I did not collect stuff from the court as well. I will have to make sure I do that. Before I go to meet him, or else I will not have the notepad. I will not have the notepad, so there will be no way of me talking to about the points I want to talk. Can I park here? Inside. Where is he? Wait, give me 2 minutes.
Yes, come over to MRPD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, we just really because he's our boss. He's bossing us. Go. Sorry, officer.
ये क्या देख लिया? देख दत्ता। हेलो सर, हाउ आर यू? चेक कर लो क्योंकि मैं
अभी
एक
डीए
मिनट
कहाँ
दे।
पे?
रंगा
प्रोबेबली
इधर
डिस्पैच
पे।
रूम सर।
ए रंगा तू इधर क्यों?
ऐसे ही आया। तूने बोला ना इधर हूँ मैं,
वो जोरो को फोन लगाना, थोड़ा उसको बोलना पीडिया है।
तो इधर ही तो आया। मैं इसको छोड़ के गया था जोरो को।
अरे जोरो इधर आया है क्या ऑफिसर साहब? आप जोरो को जानते तो नहीं होगी।
Drake, where are you?
वो बोल रहा है कि
I'm in
अमन
the
के नाम
reception,
पे
sir.
रजिस्टर्ड है कंपनी, वो
Reception. Ahmed, can you please do me a favor? Can you please get Drake
चेक
Datta
करो
here?
नीचे अंदर में
Thank you.
होगा।
Reception. Yeah. Officer Himmat is on his way. He'll get you.
Okay,
फोन
thank you.
किया बाद में उसको
फर्नीचर छतरी फर्नीचर
छतरी
इज गोना बी रिसेप्शन
फोन किया
पता नहीं वो उठा रहा ही नहीं रे भाई ये अभी फर्नीचर का क्या दिक्कत आ रहा है भाई
Yeah.
किसी और की
Aja,
हाँ
Mr. Datta, right? Yeah,
हाँ हाँ
please come.
सच्ची छतरी आई विल टेल यू वन थिंग ओके फर्स्ट थिंग एक
फोन पे
He'll have to share an employment contract, right?
हाँ,
Hello, hi
एक
Drake.
sir, sir.
Guys, please meet Mr. Drake Dutta. He's the newest public defender for the DA's office.
हाँ,
Uh,
alright. Hi, Sergeant
Drake,
Monitan. Nice to meet you.
Drake, this is
yes
the street crimes unit, the supervisors
okay
and leads. All right, they investigate all
all
the
right
criminal activities happening in the city.
okay
Very capable officers.
nice to meet them.
Yes. So where were we actually? I think you had a few problems you wanted to
Identity.
share. Identity, yes. So put up a request. They've put up a request which is feasible, if you understand, which is manageable.
वो मैनेजेबल के लिए ही मैं कह रहा हूँ वी नीड टू हैव अ वर्ड विद एनी ऑफ द जस्टिस आइदर इफ
नहीं
केडी
वो
पाठक इज
मैं
नॉट
वो मैं अरेंज करवा दूंगा. आप काम बताओ, मैं अरेंज करवा दूंगा. काम
आई
हो
विल हैव
जाएगा.
अ वर्ड विद यू डायरेक्टली मैं एक बारी
हम्म.
चीफ से बात कर लूँ बिकॉज चीफ से इससे
हाँ.
रिलेटेड बात हो चुकी थी so I will
Yes.
have a word with chief again and the formal proposal will be sent to DA's office.
करेक्ट. सो वॉट एवर योर वर्क इज, आप मुझे बता दो, वो काम हो जाएगा इफ पॉसिबल. अगर कहीं से भी वो पॉसिबल हुआ यहाँ पे, हमें अगर कोई मैन्युफैक्चरर मिलता है कोई भी ऐसा जिसको हम आउटसोर्स कर सके, तब भी करा दूंगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
वही उसके लिए
Done, done, done.
मैन्युफैक्चरर के लिए वो एक बारी डीओजे आई मीन किसी भी जस्टिस से मीटिंग करनी पड़ेगी. जस्टिस केडी पाठक वुड बी अ बेटर ऑप्शन बट अगर नहीं है तो जस्टिस हेबा विल आल्सो बी अ गुड ऑप्शन.
ठीक है, फाइन, नो वरीज.
हाँ तो वो चीज़ एक बारी देखना पड़ेगा हमें.
All right, so that is done. Apart from that, yes, we talked about marijuana. So let's try to find, like, please make it your prime target. We have to find cultivators now, because
Right.
I've seen a lot of reports with multiple, like, huge quantities of marijuana.
Now we have one more thing, Mr. Knight.
Mhm.
I just would love to keep it between you and me for the time being.
So we'll have a discussion about that later, right? We have few people
आप
here.
देखो बस मैं आई एम कीपिंग इट इन योर पॉकेट.
Okay. Oh my God.
एक साथ फूकेंगे सर अगर फूकेंगे तो.
ये अभी आप रखो. All right,
सर
we'll talk
फूकते हैं
about it
ना.
later. Later, later. Like not right now. We'll move
जी
ahead.
जी
All right. Yeah.
जी जी.
The
सर
next
इसको देख
topic
के
on our
फोरेंसिक
mind.
देने का मन नहीं करा हम सोचा फूक ही लेते हैं.
डिपार्टमेंट बनाई आप लोगों ने?
सर वो अभी के लिए हॉस्पिटल में ट्रांसफर कर रहा हूँ.
राइट वी हैव हैड अ वर्ड विद कॉन्फिडेंशियल डॉक्यूमेंट्री वर्ड है हमारा एडवर्ड के साथ. सो एडवर्ड इज डूइंग द फोरेंसिक्स वर्क.
ठीक है. अच्छा. When we move ahead, check the charge of serial assaults and killings.
नहीं अनऑथराइज्ड सेल्स के लिए वो तो जाएगा अभी के लिए. इफ यू वांट यू कैन फाइट इन कोर्ट. कोर्ट में उसको फाइट करने बोलो. फिलहाल के लिए अनऑथराइज्ड सेल्स का फाइन.
जी 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 सर दिख रही है दिख रही है.
अच्छा, serial assaults and yes, give me a moment.
हाँ उनको बोलो कि लॉयर हायर करें एंड कोर्ट केस करना चाहते हैं तो कोर्ट केस कर सकते हैं चार्ज के लिए. बिजनेस लाइसेंस अगर बनवाना है देन ही नीड्स टू रीच आउट टू अ काउंटी क्लर्क एंड काउंटी क्लर्क विल हेल्प हिम आउट.
Yes, so open up the report 477 now. Himmat, you as well.
Report
477.
4.
Could you please repeat?
सीरियल असॉल्ट ये वाला. हाँ
477, yes. So the people who are being very hostile towards PD, right? So we want to put them in for a longer duration, right? We want to put them in for this charge, serial assaults and killing. So here I've just made a template of what we can do, right? Suppose, for example, this guy, Tutul Yadav. We found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate incidents in which he committed attempted murder on either a civilian or a government employee, right? And this won't go unnoticed. If he does something like this again, he has to be put in for 9s. right? And will prosecute him for the charge of serial assaults and killings. So whoever you
Yes.
find who is consistently hurting government employees or any civilian, right? He has to be put in for nines. Make a report, something like this, so that we can prove why he is doing it and how he is doing it and how often he is doing it, right?
All right.
So make a hit list,
Consider
I
it
would
done.
say. Yeah, make a
Consider
hit
it
list
done.
who are the most top suspects who do this very often,
Fine, fine.
right? And whenever you find somebody you are putting for nines, just send us a mail that you are putting somebody in for nines and we'll be there,
Correct.
right? This is
Fine.
how we want to reform people if they're not understanding it with a few, maybe a few months or years of punishment in the boiling brook,
Hmm.
right?
I mean,
They have.
there
Right.
should be
Hmm.
people who should be life sentenced over there. इतना बड़ा भाई prison है अपना, life
Yes,
sentence
we
तो
do
बनते
have
हैं.
capital. See, for serial assaults and killings, we can ask for capital punishment. All right, we can.
Right.
Depending on the severity of the crime, we will go ahead with the request for capital punishment. So for that, you have to be well prepared. The severity of the crime has to be highlighted.
I mean, DOC वहाँ बैठे बैठे बोर नहीं हो रही होगी, सस्पेक्ट ही नहीं है, मतलब क्रिमिनल से नहीं है, लाइफ सेंटेंस वाले. एक तो भेज
बस
देते यार.
तो ऐसा
हिम्मत
करते हैं खुद
जाओ
से ठीक.
जेल कर रहा हूँ तुम्हें 9x के
कर दो यार, कर
डीओसी का टाइम पास करा के आ जाओ.
करा दो यार,
यार
उनका
बहुत
तो
कुछ
भी
है
काम
यार.
में आ
Wait,
जाएगी.
never mind.
So anyways, so आप ये दो charges को top पे रखिए. Find
जी.
us people. We want to send people for nines, all right, ताकि so that they realize what they have done. आप भेजते हो जेल, वो सजा काट के आ जाते हैं and they are back. I don't think वो realize करते हैं what mistake they have done. They are not being reformed by the DOC. I feel
जी
DOC थोड़ा उतना अच्छे
जी
से work नहीं कर पा रही है, तो लोग reform नहीं हो रहे हमारे शहर के. तो
सर
जो भी
क्योंकि
reform नहीं हो रहा है उनको हम
ऐसा
तोड़ेंगे.
क्योंकि ऐसा हो रहा है कि चार्जेस जो जेल टाइमिंग है या फाइन्स है वो सफिशिएंट नहीं हो रहे हैं लोगों पे क्योंकि लोगों को
वो
फर्क ही नहीं
एक्चुअली
पड़ रहा है.
हाँ, ये चीज
उनको
तो
फर्क ही
है
नहीं पड़ रहा
साथ.
है उन चीज से.
So we are doing it. देखिए step by step we are doing it. देखिए
राइट
आज मान लीजिए एक verdict आई, read a verdict. इसमें harassment का फाइन पहले
हरासमेंट का पड़ा वो.
$300 था. 300 से 6200 हो गया.
बट सर वो
नाउ
अगर
आप जैसे
स्टैक करने
जैसे
की परमिशन मिल जाती तो
नहीं
स्टैक नहीं कर सकते ना आप,
नहीं
किसी भी
सर
चीज को अमोर
सर
स्टैक
एक
नहीं कर सकते.
सर दे दो ना सर.
स्टैक देखो
डबल
देखो
करना है
नंबर.
अपने.
सी व्हाट इज हरासमेंट सिर्फ नंबर ऑफ विक्टिम्स पे स्टैक होगा, इंटेंसिटी पे नहीं. 2
सर
गाली दी
करने
तो
दो
2
ना.
बार नहीं लगाना है. 4
करने दो
गाली
ना
दी तो
सर.
4 बार लगा दिया, ऐसे नहीं करना होता है, ठीक
सर
है.
ऐसे तो
एक
उसका
के साथ तो
सस्पेक्ट
करने दो सर.
कांस्टेंट बोलते जाएगा,
हाँ.
100-200 बार दे देगा,
नो,
तो क्या करोगे उसको.
see, I have been a
सर
district attorney for a long time. I have seen worse. I have
सर
seen
फिर वो
एक्सपीरियंस्ड एनफ.
सर मेरा
so,
मेरा एक्चुअली डर यही था क्योंकि मैंने भी किसी से बात करते मैंने यही सोचा कि वर्डिक ऐसा ना आ जाए कि स्टैक अप हो जाए तो फिर घोड़े लग जाएंगे लोगों के.
राठौर उसको अंदर आने बोलो. नो
या
बिल्कुल नहीं.
नहीं सर.
बताओ,
तो बाहर बात करो हिम्मत बाहर बात
आ
करो.
जा बाहर.
yes.
So,
So yes,
Drake,
we have to be careful for the people as well, right? यहाँ पे civil unrest हमें नहीं चाहिए कि लोग दंगे कर दे कि हमारे साथ ऐसा हो रहा है.
ड्रेक फॉर्मल रिक्वेस्ट, आप एक काम कीजिए, किसी भी ऑफिसर के
हाँ.
साथ आप, मैं आई विल असाइन समवन फॉर विथ यू, ठीक है.
हम्म.
नाउ एज वी हैव सीन बीइंग अ कमांड मेंबर फॉर अ वेरी लॉन्गर टाइम, मैंने ये चीज चेक किया है कि द चार्जेस इन द एनडीटी विद द सिवियरिटी एंड द फाइन्स थोड़ा ना
Okay.
मिसबैलेंस्ड है.
बहुत
So I
चक्कर
want you
में
to
हाँ.
work. हाँ, बहुत ज़्यादा misbalance है. So I want you to find those charges which are already been implemented and charged to suspects. लेकिन as per the severity of the crime, those were misbalanced. Either the fine were very less or either the jail time was very less. So I want you to sit with an officer. कोई भी officer मैं आपको align कर दूंगा. Most probably राजवीर or Salman has done already a commendable job. So if he can help out, he can. Or I will assign someone else who will sit with you and will help you with this thing. And please get it closed जितना जल्दी हो सकता है, so that we can balance out the charges. Like you guys did a commendable job on the harassment part. Although
Thank you.
वो verbal abuse against the protected persons के लिए तो आया नहीं, मतलब स्पेशल प्रोटेक्शन जो हमें मिलने वाली थी डीए साहब, वो हमें मिल नहीं रही है, वो अलग बात है. I mean, as per
क्या
I
the
understand.
दोबारा बोलना क्या बोले.
हाँ, so the PI will अच्छा अमर, तुम तो एनए शिफ्ट वाले हो, सॉरी टू ब्रेक इट डाउन। तो देयर वाज अ पीआईएल फाइल्ड बाय सलमान एंड ड्रेक दत्ता। तो पीआईएल पे ये था कि वर्बल अब्यूज अगेंस्ट गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉय का एक चार्ज आने वाला था, व्हिच वाज इंक्लूडिंग डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ जस्टिस से जजेस, काउंटी क्लर्क्स एंड डीएस ऑफिस पीपल,
It means all the
including
state
it is
employees. All
all the state employees.
हाँ
तो all, हाँ एलएसएमसी, सारे सारी चीज एलएसएमसी एंड ऑल जितने भी गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉयज है वो चार्ज इंट्रोड्यूस करने का कोशिश था।
हाँ
But the thing is, the judges have changed the verdict and verdict change करके उन लोगों ने ये बोला है कि harassment के चार्ज को ही हम increase कर देते हैं because it might be a public thing. We keep it specific to
Correct.
a certain government employee or anyone.
that is
तो-
correct, makes sense.
हाँ वो मेक सेंस करता भी है। तो harassment का जो चार्ज था उसी चार्ज को ही इंक्रीज कर दिया गया है तो $6,250 जो $300 था। तो harassment करने से
Nice.
पहले 3 बारी सोचेंगे आप, समझ रहे हो?
हिम्मत सर, आपने मेरे को हरासमेंट किया था ना अभी 2 मिनट पहले।
अरे यार मैं सबको
You know,
यार
there are
ऐसा
some
करता
additional points वहाँ पे
हाँ
किसी
हाँ।
वो डिस्क्रिप्शन भी चेंज हुआ है, डिस्क्रिप्शन भी चेंज हुआ है,
Yes.
तो चेक कर
Yes,
लेना।
actually,
सर वो मैं इग्नोर करता
there
हूँ।
was another attorney, like another public defender, which is Marco Ancelotti. We worked very closely. I just wanted to
Mhm.
mention his name as well. But the thing is, like, I initially also राजवीर से भी बात हुआ था कि ये harassment भी पड़ सकता है. And then we later discussed because the scope of harassment at that point of time did not include this. So now that it is amended, I guess. मतलब वो सिर्फ गवर्नमेंट के लिए तो नहीं हुआ, बट एटलीस्ट एवरीबडी, बिकॉज आई हर्ड इन द कोर्ट अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल सेड दैट एवरीबडी शुड बी प्रोटेक्टेड फ्रॉम अब्यूज, विच इज काइंड ऑफ देयर राइट. सो आई स्टैंड बाय द, लाइक, आई एम ओके विद द जजमेंट.
मैंने पढ़ा वर्डिक्ट, आई गेस ठीक है वर्डिक्ट। अब अभी के टाइम के हिसाब से बहुत बिल्कुल ठीक आया वर्डिक्ट।
अभी के टाइम के हिसाब से नहीं, पहले एक ना चार्ज हुआ करता था डिसरेस्पेक्टिंग अ लॉ एनफोर्समेंट ऑफिसर।
हाँ, नॉस्टैल्जिया फील ना करें।
नॉस्टैल्जिया, नेवर माइंड,
हाँ
मैंने
सर,
कुछ ज्यादा ही बोल दिया, बट
हाँ
ठीक है।
चलिए कोई बात नहीं। अभी के लिए देखो, हमें चार्जेस चाइनीज क्यों खा मन कर रहा है,
चाइना?
हमें थोड़ा चाइनीज खाते हैं ना आज।
Anyways.
चार्जेस पे ही ध्यान देना है, क्योंकि सस्पेक्ट को पकड़ते हैं तो वो यही बोलता है, अरे कर दो ना, 500-600 ही होगा, तुम्हारा क्या ही होगा, 2-3 महीने की जेल होगी। और वो जेल जाता है, आता है और फिर पीढ़ी के बाहर खड़े होकर कहता है आओ अब मिलते हैं पीढ़ी के बाहर। उनको डर
ऑल्सो आई
ही
वुड लाइक टू पॉइंट आउट कि मतलब ट्विटर पे या ऐसे ही रास्ते में द पीपल आई सी हु हैव बीन कन्विक्टेड प्रीवियसली या ऐसा कुछ, उन लोगों के पास लाइक पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट के साथ एक भड़ास है, लाइक दे हैव एन एंगर अगेंस्ट द पुलिस
Guys,
डिपार्टमेंट.
can we check the tweet by Romi Sharma?
कब से चल रहा है?
I
वो
can
बहुत देर
slap
से
a cop
चल रहा है.
and
Yes,
still
exactly.
get charged
बहुत
less
time
than
से
the
Exactly.
feelings. Interesting.
I just saw that while entering City Hall when I was going. So yeah, that's the emotion that we kind of have to reform. And we discussed this, me and Salman and Marco, we discussed long back during the preparation of the PIL, that the police department strongly needs a PR representative who will communicate their views to the public,
सर
because otherwise the
PR
public is
हाँ बोलिए
the public is taking the PD as just a villain. They're thinking that they are kind of putting their hands in their rights.
पीआर के लिए हमारी बात हुई थी, मैं लीड करने वाला था डिपार्टमेंट को, बट फिर थोड़ा सा क्योंकि मेरा टाइमिंग मिसमैच हो रहा है, तो एक बार मैं फिर से एचआर से बात करूँगा, अगर तो हम कर पा रहे, क्योंकि फिर अगर देखते अगर मैं किसी एनी टाइम में किसी को सुपरवाइजर बना के रख सकता हूँ तो। या आई गेस हिम्मत और देव आप लोग कर रहे थे ना?
नहीं, कालू सिंह और समथिंग
क्या चीज?
पीआर पब्लिक रिलेशन।
कौशिक और कालू वो सब थे, बट नो मोर तो
By the way,
सुनो,
मैं बात करता
I
हूँ
have one question. ये लेजिस्लेशन में एलएसपीडी एसओपी पब्लिक करने का क्या रीजन था?
यार वो बड़ा गलत किया गया यार।
समझ रहे हो, मेरे यहाँ से नहीं हुआ, सीधा चीफ जस्टिस से।
है आपकी आवाज
वो कह रहे चीफ जस्टिस से हुआ, सीधा इनके यहाँ से नहीं हुआ।
I mean, we have given more reasons to the public and हमें SOP पे ज्ञान चोदने वाले ज़्यादा मिल गए अब.
पहले भी थे, आगे भी रहेंगे. Accept it and move on. Deal with it.
चलो एसओपी का तो कोई नहीं, बस हम एक बार चार्जेस का अगर देख लें कि चार्जेस का हमें इंक्रीज करना पड़ेगा, वो इम्पोर्टेंट अभी के लिए.
See, it will be done
पहला काम तो वही
systematically. आपको रिक्वेस्ट आके it will be done.
वही रिक्वेस्ट डालते हैं हम.
Right.
पत्र चाहिए ना आपको? एक संस्कृत में पत्र लिख के देता हूँ मैं आपको आज. एक ट्रांसलेट आप खुद कर लेना सर.
All right, चलिए, we'll figure it out.
चलिए. Drink
Right,
less
any
cold
other
drink, by
matters?
the way. दिए. No.
हाँ
सर लेस
Just
कोल्ड
a
ड्रिंक
suggestion. You're
I understand that there is
Okay.
something wrong. I understand that. That's great.
जी
All
जी
right.
जी जी
Still now.
जी सर. मिर्च का मिल्क शेक पिए, मिर्च वाला ज़्यादा
Okay.
बेटर रहेगा. जी गले को साफ करते हुए जाएगा, नीचे से आग निकलेगी, सफाई हो
कहीं
जाएगी ना.
और से आग निकाल रहे हो तुम.
अरे वो गर्मी से बैक्टीरिया मर जाते हैं ना.
Point to be noted.
जी
पता नहीं कौन सी गर्मी से कहाँ का बैक्टीरिया मार रहे हो, बट ठीक है. Okay, let's wind up this meeting.
जी.
Other things that you mentioned that would be done. मैं एक फॉर्मल रिक्वेस्ट चीफ से बात
मैं
करने के
खाना
बाद
ले रहा हूँ तुम्हारे पॉकेट से.
मुझे भी भूख लगी है.
मैं खाता हूँ फिर तुम खाओ. देखिए बदतमीजी भाई.
Harassment.
हरैशमेंट भाई.
Oh my god.
हरैशमेंट भाई. सर बताओ मैं
देना
चार्जेस लगा
खाना
देता
दे.
हूँ. नहीं है. देखो एस्कॉर्ट कर लिया भाई.
I hope Drake you have his car keys.
No, I don't. I came with my own keys, own car.
Perfect.
Oh my god. चलिए finally. Yes.
हेलो सर.
हाँ जी, yes. How was your command review? अच्छा गया?
हाँ ठीक ही गया. बस थोड़ा सा बोल रहे कि थोड़ा एग्रेसिव तुम रहते हो. मैं
ऐसा अग्रेसिव रहते हो? मैंने तो एक रिकमेंडेशन दिया था आपके कमांड हाई कमांड को कि आपने
क्या?
बढ़िया काम किया पिटिशन पे.
हाँ वो उसका तो बहुत अच्छा रिव्यू था.
हम्म.
मैं ही ऐसा है जो उस पर काम किया एटलीस्ट.
Correct. No, I really sent a recommendation letter on your name. Yes,
Oh, thank you,
he's
thank
doing a
you.
good job. Right. See, आप करते रहे. This is your first PIL. I'm expecting more PILs from you. All right.
अरे मिलेगा और PIL मिलेगा.
बिल्कुल. And जो भी support हमसे चाहिए, we'll be ready for it.
बट उसी में वो कॉमा लगा के वो कर दिया यार. नया चार्ज चाहिए था मेरे को, पता है.
It's fine.
उसके
देखिए, in
regarding
the end, justice सर्व होना चाहिए. That is important.
नया चार्ज होता ना तो उसमें क्या
Just give
होता
me a second. Hello.
कि
Yes.
ये चार्ज सलमान MD ने ऐड करा है. समझ रहे हो ड्रेक? एक मिनट में आता हूँ.
हाँ.
All right. Yeah, it's fine. Yes, so Drake, I brought you here just to explain a few things. So whenever you are in city, please put your name out there as a public defender DS office.
All right.
Right? So from now on,
Right.
you are a full-time employee of the district attorney's office as well as the Department of Justice. All right?
Right.
You will hold a state bar license from now on.
Okay.
Okay? You will be a lawyer.
Thank you.
All right. And
Yes.
your performance in the PIL, I have received great reviews from the presiding judges. So based on that, you were promoted to a public defender. All right. And what you'll do is now on your job would be two-phases job. The first would be helping out the state in their cases. Suppose there is a
Yes.
petition filed against LSPD or the state or LSMC, any state entity. You'll have to
Okay.
defend the state entity against the petitioner. All right. That is
Okay.
your number one job. This job includes whenever there is some incident happening here and the police officer summons you to the PD, right, for any
Okay.
discussion. you'll have to be here. All right, you'll have to help
All
them
right.
with the charges, which charges to press. So you'll have to get you to which charges are adequate for which place. Actually, come with me. I'll
Yeah.
show you something.
All right. All
I
right.
think your profile work is done. You will be able to access all the reports now. Come with me.
Yes, I checked it and it was working today.
You will be able to access all the reports, right?
Yes, yes, I am.
Okay. What about MDT? Do you have access?
Yes, I did not sign in as a public defender because I came directly from home. But when I'm signing in, I can access the MDT.
Oh, you can. Wonderful.
Yes.
Sounds perfect. Wait, let's go. So whenever you are doing DOJ work, make sure you are signed in. But
Yeah.
if you're doing something else, make sure you sign out. Otherwise, it leads to a lot of troubles actually.
Yeah, so I will sign out, but I just wanted to clarify. This was the one question I had. So at that time also, my listing on Lemon List will be there, right? As a
Yes.
public defender. Okay,
So
that's what I
whenever
was confused
suppose you're doing something else, right?
Yeah.
And somebody wants you there. So your priority
Yeah.
job should be DOJ. Because
Yeah, I'll have to stop that, come back, sign in, and then visit.
Yes,
Lemon
yes,
List.
yes. So the priority job for you is suppose somebody calls and somebody requires a public defender. So this is what you should give priority to,
Yes, yes.
right?
Definitely.
Because you're a full-time employee of DOJ now.
Yes, yes. Everything else is
Right.
secondary.
Yes. So whatever. So we don't want to put any restrictions on you regarding anything else. You do whatever you like in that way. But the primary thing is make sure you don't commit any kind of crime. You'll be terminated immediately. And the second thing would be you have to be available for any requirements. Put your number
Yeah.
always there. And whenever you're doing something else, just don't sign in.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Just go and check if you can sign in. We'll just test a few things.
Yes, I have signed.
Then try to access
Yes.
the MDT.
Yes, I
What
can.
are the sections you can see on the left?
Dashboard, profiles, incidents, reports, evidences, charges, staff, legislation, calendar, and shared reports.
Acha, what about the top right? What do you see there? Your name?
Yeah, my name, but no image.
Yes, that is fine. That won't be a trouble. Your name is there, right?
Yes.
All right. So whenever you go to now reports and all, so you can access all the reports we were talking about previously. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Just make sure you don't edit any of the report.
Okay.
All right. So all the reports you have the permission to edit those, but you don't have to do it. You just have to view the report.
Yes.
All right. Make sure you don't edit because there are logs of each and every line we change.
Yes, yes, yes.
And it will
Definitely.
lead to huge troubles if anybody from DOJ does that. Right? So no touching of the reports, incidents. You just have to view those, check all the charges and all, go through it in which incident which charges are applied. Try to understand which charge should go where. So I'll just give you a
Yes.
few numbers. All right, just make sure you keep those numbers on mind and just bookmark those or either uh, just save those reports. All right, I'll give you a list.
Okay.
First of all, go to dashboard. What do you see on dashboard?
Warrants, but nothing under that.
And apart from that, anything else?
No.
No. Okay, so any active warrant on any civilian will be shown here. All right.
Yeah.
Right now there are no active warrants. Now open reports. Go to report section. Now
Yes, I'm
search
there.
for 555. 555.
Can I just write the number search section?
Yeah, you can write. Yeah.
But in that case, it is not showing.
It should actually search for 555. Yeah, it will take a while. Just give it a moment. give it a moment, it will show up.
I think as of now.
Is it not showing up? Okay, just click on reports again.
Yes.
Like just click on incidents, then again on reports.
And now I search. Then.
No, don't search. Just scroll. You can see a list of all the reports, right?
Yes. I can scroll to 555. Yeah.
Yes. So kind of scroll. I don't know why it's not working for you. Scroll to 555.
Actually, I can see 552, 553, 45 is missing, then 56.
You can't see 555, right?
No. I can see 56, 556.
Okay, I think there is something going wrong with this. What I'll do is, what's your state ID?
336. It's 3369.
Can you tell me again?
3369. 3369.
Okay. Wait. This is the one. And what else do I have to share with you? 47. Open your shared reports.
Yes. I
So
have
I'll
it.
be sharing a few reports to you, alright, permanently. Go through announcements. That is the DA's office announcement. This is
Yes.
the announcement we put forward to the LSPD whenever we have something to tell to them, alright? This is visible for them in their dashboard, alright?
All right. So any new announcements will also get added over here, right?
Yes. Did you have a look?
Yes. Like it's a long list. I was still going through it.
Yes. Just take your time and go through it whenever you get time. So these are, as you can see, it is a date-wise announcement list, right? So date-wise, whatever new thing came up has been up here. Reference report also been attached there. So whenever you have time, just go through it. You'll understand what are the things going on here, right? Also open shared reports again. I have shared a couple of other reports as well. Just go back to the main screen of shared reports.
Yes, I'm there.
Yes, so you'll see announcements is there. Then you'll see serial assaults charge. So when
Yes.
you were there with the SCU, right, Street Crimes Unit, we were discussing
Yes.
on this charge of street serial assault suspects. Right,
Yes.
you'll find a report, shared report, serial assaults. Yes, so suppose this is a suspect, right, Mr. Tutul Yadav,
Yes.
right? So we wanted to put him in for nines. So if he does any kind of, so this guy in 5 incidents attempted to murder a government employee 13 times. That is 13 counts of attempted murder. He is hostile towards the police department. We want to put him in for nines. That is held until trial. So I want you to get used to these terms, alright? Get used to the charges, talk to people, which charge is applicable when. And I understand this will come only with due course of time, alright? Because the LSPD officers will be calling you for legal counsel. Whenever they have a query, they don't understand which charge is applicable, they'll call you,
I'll be there.
alright?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was the one. Did I share anything else? Anything below that?
There is dispatch calls master report.
Dispatch call master report. Yes, open it up. So just for your reference, Like when I was, there are several kinds of incidents and crimes happening in the city, right? So I made a brief guide. So this has all the incidents we have recognized till now. What are the evidences required in each incident, and which charges are to be applied in that incident. It's a detailed guide actually.
This is very helpful.
Right? So these are few, I think, some reading material for you.
All right. Thank you.
Right? So maybe go through them. And yeah, so I think that will be all. I think, and you have to be prepared for whenever PD calls you. Just be there and help them out with the charges. And the second part of your job would be to represent people whenever required. Suppose
Okay.
you have heard about Miranda rights, right?
Yes.
So at the end of the Miranda rights, it is mentioned that if you can't afford a private attorney, one will be provided to you by the state. Right? So now whenever you sign in here, the state will provide you a salary. Okay, I'll show you how to collect that. So the state will provide you a salary, and that salary, right, is being paid because you're working for the state, and you'll have to work for the civilians of the state for free now. You can't charge them for any of the legal service you provide them. Okay?
But I had a question, sir. So let's
Yeah.
say if somebody calls me up and they want me to represent them, because now I will have my number on the lemon list, so they are free to call me up and they can say they want me to represent them. Like, is it like will I be able to take that case, or no? I will have to be guided through the PD.
So the thing is, you can't take a case just from normally if somebody calls you. Ask them to
Okay.
approach a private attorney first. That is the
Okay.
first thing. If they can't find a private attorney, if they can't afford a private attorney, that's where you come in. So your primary jobs comes in whenever somebody is at the PD and they can't find any other lawyer